Hi and welcome back. I'm Adam Napolitano from Expert Edge Video, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to capture your visitors' contact information once they actually land on your lead capture page. It's no secret that in order for this whole online lead generation process to work, you need to have a very simple and quick way that your visitors can input their contact information so that they're automatically added to your list, and so that they can get instant access afterwards to whatever the free gift is that you are giving away to them. Now, in order to accomplish this, there are a couple components that you need to have in place. The first component is a sign-up form. You're probably already familiar with what this is because if you've been watching along in some of the previous videos where we actually showed examples of online lead capture pages, you probably noticed these short box forms that either are located generally right below the video on the lead capture page or maybe to the right of the video, where there's several spaces where they can enter either their first name, email address, or mobile phone number. And those really are the only three pieces of personal information that you need to ask for in order to run a successful online lead generation campaign. I have a red arrow here next to email address because this is something that's absolutely required. At the very least, if you're going to do a lead generation campaign, you need to at least be collecting the email address of your visitors so that you can then follow up with them automatically via email to convert them into a new patient or a new customer. Now, first name and mobile phone number are optional. Personally, I prefer to ask for their first name as well because I like my list to be a little more personalized, and with some of the with most of the autoresponder systems that you'll be able to use, which we're going to talk about what an autoresponder is below, you can actually personalize each message you send out automatically to anyone who signs up to your list and address them by their first name if you collected their first name as part of that information when they first signed up to your list. And most people online won't hesitate too much with giving their first name. It's not like you're asking for their full name where they also have to give their last name as well, but just their first name and email address. Most people are going to be willing to share that information with you in exchange for the valuable gift that you're going to be offering to them. So the real question becomes, well, what purpose or what place does obtaining someone's mobile phone number have? Really, where does that come into play? And one of the biggest things that I can say in terms of whether or not you should require or ask someone for their mobile phone number, one way to look at it is you need to determine kind of what the main goal is of you running this lead campaign in the first place. Are you looking more so for quantity, meaning you just want to get as many people as possible to sign up to your list? It doesn't matter how poor of a lead they might be or how unqualified they might be. If you're going for just sheer numbers, as many people as possible to get on your list, then your best bet is to just ask for their first name and email address, or even just their email address. Because in general, the less information you ask for, the lower the barrier, so the more people that will sign up to your list. Now, if you're more so concerned with not the number of leads or the number of people that you get to sign up to your list, but you're more so concerned with the quality, that they're more interested in you and what you have to offer in your services, then I do recommend that you collect their mobile phone number as well, assuming that you're utilizing a company, an autoresponder that has that capability to capture someone's mobile phone number and then follow up with them via text message. Because people aren't as readily, or aren't as willing, I should say, to share their mobile phone number, their cell phone number, as they are with their name or email. So anyone that you get to sign up to your list and actually give out their cell phone number as well, generally speaking, they're a better lead because they're more interested in what you have to offer and learning about what you have to offer and in the value that you're about to deliver them, because otherwise you would not have shared their cell phone number. But another huge benefit is that if you're utilizing an autoresponder company that allows collection of mobile phone numbers and then communicating and following up through text message, many of those companies, for example, our company with our proprietary software that does allow to collect mobile phone numbers and communicate via text. Another feature is that every time someone new signs up to your list, you can have an instant notification sent to you, sent to your own cell phone via text message, or sent to your own email inbox, letting you know someone new just signed up, and it will give you all their information. So if you ask for all three of those fields, it'll give you their first name, it'll give you their email address, and it'll give you their cell phone number. Now this is extremely beneficial because what you could do, for example, is you could have a cell phone kind of just devoted to your office that your secretary or receptionist would be in charge of. And so if you were to set up a lead generation system like this and use a service such as ours, for example, that does allow to collect and build a list of mobile phone numbers, every time someone signs up, you could have a text message and or an email alert sent directly to that office cell phone sitting right next to your receptionist. So then within just minutes, she could pick up that phone or pick up the office phone, see the first name of the person that just signed up, see their cell phone number right there, dial it, call them up, and try to get them scheduled for an initial appointment or initial consultation. And it has been proven time and time again that if you can follow up with a lead generally speaking, in less than 24 hours, but even more so within just minutes, you greatly increase the chance that you can then get them as an actual customer or a patient because of how quickly you're following up with them right when their interest is at its highest and right when you are the focus of their attention and what they're thinking about. Now, if you don't like that idea, if you think that maybe that's a little unfair to do because you might think, well, some people, they're probably just signing up because they really only want the free gift. They may not be interested in even making an appointment with me yet, which that's really the purpose of what the follow-up sequence serves. But you may feel a little funny about calling them immediately because they haven't even had a chance to go through the content that you delivered to them for their free gift. You don't have to call them immediately, okay? You could set something up, for example, where maybe give them 24 hours. So then every day you can have your receptionist, secretary, if you want, go through the list of subscribers and see, okay, we had 5 people that signed up to our list yesterday. Well, today I'm actually going to call each of those people to see how they're enjoying the free content or the free gift that we gave them. Were they able to benefit from it at all? And then transition right from that into, would you be interested in scheduling an appointment with us next week? Let's get you signed up for an initial consultation. And so that's a real easy way and simple way that you can get more patients and customers coming in even quicker by utilizing this type of system. The second component that you're going to need to have in place is an email autoresponder. This is a service or software that essentially allows you to collect email addresses. It keeps track and builds that list of email addresses for you, and then it allows you to create and schedule messages, emails, to send out to them at predetermined times. So you simply type up and create whatever the message is, whatever you want to say to the people on your list. You input it into your autoresponder. You can select the exact date, the exact time for it to be sent out, schedule it for that date and time, and you're done. Then you go about your business and you know every single person who signs up to your list is automatically going to receive each and every message that you have scheduled at the specified times that you've scheduled them to go out. And some of you may already be familiar with an email autoresponder. Hopefully you're already using one as part of your marketing campaign for your practice. But if not, here's just 3 examples of companies that provide email autoresponder services. Constant Contact, which is the one I see quite a few small business owners using. Aweber, this is one that I actually use for some of my own email marketing that I do. And GetResponse, another service that I've also used. So these are three of the bigger names in terms of online email autoresponder companies, but there's so many of them out there. So feel free to do your own due diligence. Go on Google, go online, search email autoresponders, and you'll have no shortage of companies that you can check out that provide this service. So that is something that you absolutely must have in place in order to carry out an online lead generation campaign. And that really does it for this video, and we're getting close to the end because actually the next video is the very last part of our video training series. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the follow-up sequence. And this is extremely important because this follow-up sequence is what allows you to convert people who just sign up to your list and don't call you or contact you right away to schedule an appointment. It shows you how to convert them very quickly into someone who does reach out to you and wants to schedule an appointment with you. And so this is how you convert people who are just leads initially into becoming actual patients for your practice, into becoming customers for your business. And there's a specific sequence, a specific way you set up several messages that is designed and proven to just really increase their interest extremely and get them to take action to become a patient for you. And if you haven't already, I just want to mention again briefly, I highly recommend you check out our book, Video Business Blueprint, available for sale on Amazon. And even if we never wind up communicating any further than these videos right here, even if we don't wind up working together, I can promise you that you will learn some very useful tips and strategies inside this book to help you successfully utilize video in your online marketing campaigns to help bring more patients into your practice, more customers into your business. So again, that's Video Business Blueprint. You can find it on Amazon.com. Thank you for watching this video. Again, this is Adam Napolitano from Expert Edge Video, and I can't wait to see you in our next video where we're going to teach you how to create a highly converting follow-up sequence for your lead generation campaign. We'll see you then.